Hello guys, welcome guys back to another video, and welcome guys back to the Zen Podcast. Yes, this is season 2 of the Zen Podcast, and this is episode 1, which we're doing a continuing episode, so this is actually part 2 of Marvel Theories. And if you remember in the last episode, we were talking about the multiverse, basically, that happened last time in it. And today, we're going to dive deeper into that. And I will be talking about, if you've not seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which has just came out on Disney+. Go check it out right now on Disney+. It is now out on Disney+. And Spider-Man No Way Home, you will not understand what I'm talking about. So, we're going to go back to before they came out with Loki, a TV show that Marvel made on Disney+, if you're on Disney+ and stuff. And basically, we're going to talk about the multiverse and what happened at the end and what I think happened. And then I pulled up some websites. We're going to be pulling up some websites. We're going to be pulling up some stuff. I'm going to be using this People Ask thing that I have on my device here. You can't see it, but device here. And ask what some of these questions are and exactly answer them, because I want to get deeper and deeper into this. Because last time we didn't get deeper because Spider-Man No Way Home was still in theaters and I wasn't able to do anything. But now, let's get started. So, Phase 4 is basically a multiverse, because in Loki, the TV show, which came out last year, basically showed us a multiverse, which the show ended in 520 different branches breaking off in the actual timeline when the guy died. So if you've seen the show, you may know the guy dies, stuff like that. But what happened was, this caused a problem in future movies. WandaVision started it, which barely kind of multiverse, but it was just her controlling the power, which if you've seen Doctor Strange, I don't know how Doctor Strange knows about this, because when I watched the movie, I was still confused, and I don't know why. So maybe I'll look up some stuff and see if we can get some answers on that. But getting back to it is, in Doctor Strange, there was a multiverse, and one of the things Doctor Strange said is every dream is a multiverse, which meant, isn't Iron Man's dream a multiverse or a reality? Because in Iron Man 3, he had a dream, and the dream was it either was a flashback to the Avengers, or it might have been an alternate universe where he got lost in space. And for some reason, that's not a multiverse. So we're going to scrap that because, well, maybe it could. It could be a multiverse. I don't know. But the one Doctor Strange had at the beginning of the movie was a multiverse, because he was dreaming of getting a book. And everything played out to the point that he legit needed the book. And needed the book and stuff. And needed all this stuff and stuff like that. And now, well, let's go back to Spider-Man No Way Home before I continue Doctor Strange and stuff. And in Spider-Man No Way Home, he basically did a spell which caused to break reality, which was kind of like a Marvel what if Doctor Strange could simulate a reality, kind of like in Infinity War when he saw 300 different realities. He saw one that would win, so Iron Man had to die no matter what, and that's what got us at the end of Endgame. But in the Marvel What If show, there was a point where he broke the reality to the point that the realities start breaking apart. This was shown also in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man No Way Home. But in Spider-Man No Way Home, he fixed the spell. We find out later from the director that the spell did not work. The spell did work, but the spell did not work. So people still know about Spider-Man, but really don't know. So they literally played it off like Spider-Man doesn't know anything. They're probably walking there like, hey, that's Spider-Man, yada yada yada. And then they're like, oh, did you know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man? Yeah, I know that. Why you asked me that? Because we were erased with a weird spell. Oh, we still gotta play that off like he doesn't know. His girlfriend still probably knows that he's Spider-Man. But they're just playing it off like they haven't met in a while. So that's why. It's just friends. If you have friends, you will forget them sometime and then meet them later and stuff. But in Doctor Strange, we're going to talk about the end and the credits, the post-credit. When I saw the post-credit scene, a lot of people, I didn't know what happened. Because at the end of the movie, he gained a third eye, which I don't know what happened there, why he gained a third eye. And at the end, all reality just breaks. He gets a third eye, he goes through a weird time-traveling portal, and then this purple wizard shows up. Purple girl wizard shows up. And I'm like, what just happened? What was all that? That had nothing to do with any of the previous Marvel movies. Is this for Doctor Strange 3? Is this for Secret Wars that's coming out? Because Secret Wars is supposed to introduce Miles Morales, which we've got rumors of that going around. We've got a live action, another 3 more Spider-Man movies, and Tom Holland's supposed to die kind of rumored thingamajig. I don't know. But we're going to start with one of the questions, and that is, did the multiverse exist before Loki? And this is online questions. Yes and no. It did when Loki was around, but it did not exist before 2012 Loki broke it. Once he broke it, then the universe was fixed, and then it was broken again. So it's a yes and it's a possible no, because the multiverse was not broken at that time. It was Doctor Strange who broke the multiverse altogether with his spell that he did on Peter Parker, which did not work. So, I don't know why it didn't work. I don't know how. If I had the directors next to me at Spider-Man No Home, I would ask them a bunch of questions of this multiverse stuff. Multiverse stuff. And basically say stuff. Now, the theory around multiverse is that there are 2 universes, and in one universe, let's say, so I'm going to explain what a multiverse is, because I know a lot of you guys are like so confused on what's a multiverse. A multiverse is basically, let's say, oh, I'm in 2 universes. In one universe, I love ice cream. In another universe, I hate ice cream. And in another universe, I love chocolate ice cream. And in one universe, I love not white ice cream. Vanilla ice cream. And in one universe, I hate vanilla ice cream. So you see how I may like some stuff in one universe, and in another universe, I may hate. But let's take this a Marvel way. In one universe, Doctor Strange has 2 eyes. In another universe, Doctor Strange has 3 eyes. You can see that the Doctor Stranges are very strange and very different. I just made a joke there. Ha, ha, ha. Bazinga. Sorry, I've been watching Big Bang Theory lately, and it is one of the best shows ever that I've ever watched. But if you want to know what a multiverse is, it's 2 universes. But if you've ever watched Rick and Morty, you may notice that they go through time and space and stuff with portals. But they also explain multiverses. And in the show, they explain that there are 42 billion different Ricks and Mortys throughout them. Because in season 1, when they show off the dead bodies, they say in an alternate universe, we messed up Earth. They messed up Earth with a weird potion. We're going to say that for family friendly stuff with weird mutations and stuff. So they have to abandon that universe and go to another alternate universe, which we call a multiverse. An alternate universe. And basically live there. And they've been living there for I don't know how long. And when Morty tells his sister, I forgot her sister's name, that's kind of like explaining that there is multiple universes within one. Which means there could possibly be multiple different universes into one. Like, there could be a universe where video games don't exist. There could be a universe where Juice WRLD isn't dead. There could be a universe where Juice WRLD, Natasha, and Pop Smoke isn't dead. There could be a universe where Kobe Bryant didn't even die. There could be tons of those. There could be a universe where Elon Musk is broke. And there could be a universe where we get to Mars in 2015. And we have flying cars and all that. Like the Back to the Future and stuff. So that's basically what the multiverse is. It's where two universes collide. But like in alternate universes, that's like two different universes. And if you're asking this question, you're listening to this, and you're wondering if Tobey Maguire is in Spider-Man, is in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness, he is not, but Fantastic Four is. So I've just spoiled the movie for you if you've not seen it. So good luck for the rest of this whole entire show, because Captain Carter, guy that can scream and just squish your brain by screaming out of his mouth. Yes, that's in the movie. I don't know. And stuff. One of the questions I did get, and it was asked, who broke the multiverse in the MCU? Well, if you're talking about that, it's either gotta be female Loki or Doctor Strange. Why? Because it is not Agnes, because she was created by someone else, or she was manipulated by someone else. But I'm going to go with female Sylvia. And why Sylvia? Because if you watch Loki at the end, she kills the timekeeper, the original timekeeper. And a new timekeeper is put in place. But the timekeeper we see are the ones from basically Marvel What If, which came out in the summer of that year. But Doctor Strange breaks it even further with the spell and the dream. Which means that the watch thing he has is broken. Also, it was one of the coolest movies I saw because everyone's saying that the cape scene was like the Iron Man scene and stuff where he falls and does all that. That was the coolest thing I could ever see for a superhero movie these days. Unlike a couple of days ago, unlike years ago, with Captain America the Winter Soldier being my favorite and stuff. So like, yeah. And that's a really great question. That's a really good question. It has to be Sylvia because of it. Now I'm gonna click it and I'm gonna see what it says, and we're gonna read what it says for it. It says here. Yep, it was. I was right. So we're gonna click this, and they say that yep, they literally explain. Yep, they explained that Sylvia broke. Yep. So I clicked on it. I was reading some of it, and it legit just says what I said. Sylvia is the one to break it because she kills the timekeeper, which alters the clock person, timekeepers, the timekeepers alternates that. But since season 2 is Ocean starting, if you watch to the end, they say that they're making a season 2 because of that cliffhanger at the end, which I love the show very much. That was a great show for any supervillain that I could see, because if you go to the DC side, they're trying to make the Joker into a musical. And I go, why do we want the Joker singing? I don't want the Joker singing at all and stuff. But, yeah, and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and start to season 2. This is gonna be a great season, and I can't believe I am finally back for season 2. And I'll see you guys in our episode. Bye.